Hello everyone and welcome back to another Dynamic Ship Simulator 3 video. In this video, I'll be giving a tour of the Type 45 destroyer. This ship is exclusive to members of Bad Yacht staff, meaning only staff members have access to this ship. Before I begin the tour, I'm going to go over a bit of information about the ship. Each staff member gets their own Type 45 destroyer, and they get to choose their ship's name, crest, and pennant number. Like in real life, the ship's name must start with the letter D. This ship is also not new, as it has already been around for many years. However, it was recently completely remodeled by Silver Surf 66, so I figured now would be a good time to give a tour of the ship. But with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with the tour. Starting at the bow, the first thing you'll probably notice is the 4.5-inch Mark 8 naval gun. But just behind the gun, you can also find the vertical launching system, which does have two nameplates on it that display the ship's name. This vertical launching system will shoot down any incoming missiles to make sure they don't harm the ship. Something that should be noted about the Type 45 destroyer is that because of the way it's spawned, it does have infinite fuel and ammo, so you may want to think twice before you engage this ship. Behind the vertical launching system, you can find the Type 45's Harpoon anti-ship missiles. These missiles back right up to the bridge, which I will showcase later. Something pretty cool is that two of the Type 45 destroyers have a bow art located at their bow. HMS Discovery, which belongs to Silver Surf 66, has a shooting star bow art, while HMS Dragon, which belongs to Syntax Connoisseur, has a dragon bow art. These two Type 45s are the only ship in the class to have a bow art. One of the most distinct features about the Type 45 destroyer is the very large radar mast. On both sides of the ship, you can find a bit more armament. Both sides of the ship have their own Phalanx Sea-Wiz and their own DS-30 B30mm gun. Before the remodel, these guns did not function, however they now do. Just below, you can also find the chaff dispensers. In terms of countermeasures, the ship is also equipped with decoys. However, one big thing this ship lacks is torpedoes. Also near the middle of the ship, you can find where the ship's crest is displayed. As I previously said, each Type 45 destroyer has their own crest. This ship has a few Easter eggs, but one of them is right over here, at this door. You can see that this door says Chippy's Shop, and when you walk up to the door and press E on it, you can hear that some odd noises will play. This door does have a cooldown, but it can play multiple different noises, and which one you get is randomized. On the same superstructure as well as the one behind, you can find even more radar masts. Heading down towards the stern, you can find the flight deck as well as the hangar. On the flight deck, you can find inflatable life rafts, a locker, the foldable railings all around, and sticking out from the hangar, you can find the little flight control area. And of course, you have to appreciate the flight deck markings. But now that we've checked out the flight deck, let's head inside the hangar. Inside, the hangar is pretty spacious. On both sides, you can find different types of storage as well as different kinds of equipment. As we head to the back of the hangar, we can find a door that leads into the deployable bay. Now, there isn't currently anything stored in here, but in the future there will be a Pacific 24 rib. There is also a deployable bay on the other side of the ship, but the door to it this time is near the front of the hangar. Near the back of the hangar on both sides, you can find stairs that lead up to a balcony. This balcony allows you to see all of the hangar with ease. Also up here are two doors that lead into a small hallway. Walking through this hallway and out of the other door will take you outside. Now that I've shown off the hangar, let's go ahead and take a look inside of the bridge. I'm going to start my tour of the bridge from the port side and then make my way over to the starboard side. One of the first things you'll probably see when you enter the bridge are these three maps on this table. These three maps display different areas in DSS-3, and they were made by the DSS-3 Nautical Charting Agency. All throughout the bridge, you can find many different computers and consoles. These consoles are really well detailed and overall just look pretty cool. In the center of the bridge, you can find a compass stand, and a little bit to the right, you can find the helm. This red seat is where staff members can actually pilot the ship. If you're not a staff member, you can't even sit down in this chair for a split second. And since I am at the helm, I think now may be a good time to mention that the ship does have a top speed of 32 knots. And when the Type 45 is going under 22 knots, it will be in stealth mode. Another cool thing is that at the very front of the bridge, you can find these different magazines. These magazine covers showcase or reference different things related to DSS-3. Lastly, this back wall also has some Easter eggs. The first Easter egg is this one right here. The propeller on this plaque right here is actually the propeller from the old Type 45 destroyer model. Moving a bit more to the right, you can find this cardboard Type 45 destroyer on this shelf. And with the bridge tour out of the way, that concludes my video on the Type 45 destroyer. Again, this ship is not available to the public, and only staff members have it. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. My Discord server is also linked in the description for those of you who may be interested in joining. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all later. Bye.